Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Tasleem. Goans have been eagerly awaiting the dawning of the 18th solemn exposition of the Holy Relics of St. Francis Xavier opens on 21st November 2024. The exposition will start with Holy Eucharist at Bom Jesus Basilica with around 400 to 500 priests at 9:30 a.m. Thereafter, the body will be taken in procession accompanied by priests and selected representatives of sections of society. Around 1,000 youth will form a human chain on both sides of the procession. The relics will be open for veneration for the general public at around 3 p.m.
Archbishop of Delhi Most Reverend Anil Kuto will be the main celebrant for the Holy Eucharist at 9:30 a.m. Bishop of Daltonganj Theodore Mascarenhas, Bishop Emeritus Alex Dias and Bishop of Port Blair Selvaraj and our very own Archbishop Philip Neri Cardinal Ferrao will celebrate the Mass.
Is the opening of the 18th solemn exposition of the sacred relics of St. Francis Xavier. Tomorrow 9:30 is the Holy Mass, the opening Mass of the sacred relics. After the Mass, maybe around 11 to 11:15, we will begin the procession of the sacred relics from the Basilica to the Cathedral. We have selected some lay faithful representatives from different sections who will walk in the procession. The priests, the religious, the bishops, they will also walk in the procession. But the others, the faithful who were there for Mass, all will not join the procession, but they will be allowed to stand or be on the sides of the procession where the relics are being taken. That is the structure or the procedure that we want to follow, because we have to take care also about the security of the relics, and that's why there are only people who are selected. They will be given a lanyard, a badge. They will be walking in the procession. After the relics are taken to the cathedral, the Archbishop will have a prayer over there. Those who are inside the cathedral will begin the veneration and will exit. Those who are outside the cathedral, those who were there for Mass, and they were already lining up the path of the procession, they will also be allowed. There will be a human chain of around 1,400 youngsters. They also will be allowed to venerate. We also have a band, the musicians, around 80 musicians will play for us tomorrow during the procession. So they also will be allowed for the veneration. And at around 3 o'clock, hopefully, we will open up the veneration gate also for the others. Still 6 o'clock. From 3 to 6 o'clock, the veneration queue gate will be open. And then from the 22nd, veneration will begin from 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the evening.
So it's more the spiritual part that the Catholic people, not only from Goa, all of the world are connected with the relics of the saint. Now the exposition was started because people thought that the body was not existing, or that the Jesuits had taken with them when they were asked to move out from Goa and other territories also of the Portuguese colonies and Portugal also during the Marquês de Pombal's time. But then it was first opened to prove that the body was there. And then they exposed for the first time only for 3 days with the authorities, the governmental authorities, the Viceroy and the Patriarch of the time. And it was proved that the body was there. Then they used to open the casket for people when VIPs and all used to come. Not this 10-year tenure that we have now. And depending on that, they used to expose, and they also used to expose directly the body. So the last time that they exposed directly the body was in 1952, the year I was born. Because my brother told me that he kissed the relics directly. Okay, so I haven't done that. Okay, but after that it was always inside the castle.
The biggest film festival of India, the 55th International Film Festival of India, was inaugurated on Wednesday evening amidst lots of glamour and glitz. Goa is playing the host for IFFI for the last 2 decades and has grown from strength to strength over the years. This edition of the film festival aims at giving equal weightage to Goan films in the Goan section that will be opened on November 21st. The Entertainment Society of Goa has special section of films produced by Goan film directors and producers in feature and non-feature category. 180 films from 81 countries will be showcased at the 55th edition of IFFI that will be held from November 20th to 28th. As part of the exposition events, the book Man of Miracles, St. Francis Xavier, written by Patrick J. Lobo, released on eve of the exposition of sacred relics of St. Francis Xavier at St. John of Goa Church at Old Goa on 20th November. The book was released by Father Henry Falcao, the convener of the Exposition Committee at the Footprints of Hope exhibition.
The well-researched book by Patrick Lobo, which took 2 years to write, starts with the miraculous conversion of St. Ignatius and in turn St. Francis Xavier, the call for the mission to India, his arrival in Goa, his miracles, the recovery of the crucifix, his visits to Malacca, his journey to Japan, the miraculous preservation of the saint's body and the canonization and miracles after his death.
St. Francis Xavier's miracles are in hundreds. A few of his miracles are recorded, and that's why the title of this book says Man of Miracles. Jesus Christ worked so many miracles in his life. Very few are recorded in the Gospels, but many of the miracles are not recorded in the Gospels. In the same way, St. Francis Xavier, some of his miracles are recorded. Many of his miracles are not recorded. And that's why rightly we can call him the man of miracles. Because his life itself was a life lived in obedience to God. And that makes us people or disciples who can spread the gospel. Miracles can be worked even by you and me. This simple and humble man, St. Francis Xavier, coming from a very wealthy family but who lived a very simple and humble life, tells each one of us that we also can work miracles. Miracles are possible even today.
I started to write this book about 2 years back. Decided the concept long back that I'm going to write about the miracles. At this age of science, believing in miracles is become quite difficult. But to faith, everything is possible. So I thought of writing about the miracles which are documented about Saint Francis Xavier from the events, the miracles and the prophecies. 2 years it took me to write this book, and it is well documented. And I thank Father Henry Falcao for giving the foreword for this book, profitable book. I thank all the fathers who are present over here. Thank Jeff for you. And I thank everybody who have come over here to share in my joy on this release of the book.
While going through this book, I had a resurgence of great faith and belief in St. Francis Xavier. I knew he performed miracles. I did not know that they performed miracles while he was alive, and miracles very similar to what Jesus Christ did, raising people from the dead, saving a girl who was drowned in a well, bringing water to a drought land, winning battles for people, and also prophesying events. That means he says that this has happened and this event takes place somewhere else, and we find out the result the truth of it a few days later. But it took place at the time he said it. So these were amazing things, and they're all there. And also other miracles that took place because he had like disciples, and they also, with the power of Francis Xavier, were able to perform miracles. And there is a medallion which a lady had, and through, again, invoking Francis Xavier, through the medallion, was able to perform miracles.
Yeah, I am Russell Brighto, so I came for this release of this book by Patrick Lobo. In fact, this is the third book he has written on St. Francis Xavier, and this book is very beautifully compiled by him. It has a lot of history about the miracles, and he has involved a lot of material. And I was also very happy to be a part of it because I have contributed my philatelic postal cards and stamps to him for writing and taking some notes on this.
The city of faith, Old Goa, is reverberating with fragrance of the saint who walked the very same land 5 centuries ago. People from Goa as well as abroad are flocking to the St. John of Goa Church at Old Goa for the exhibition Footprints of Hope, to catch a glimpse of the life and times of the St. Francis Xavier.
62 artists from different communities have come together in a rare display of interreligious amalgamation and interpretation of the facets of life to St. Francis Xavier. Here is a glimpse of marvelous and inspirational must-visit exhibitions when you are in Old Goa for the Exposition of St. Francis Xavier.
I think it's a very good platform, excellent. I would call it another miracle, also for the artist, because they manage to exhibit their talent. It's an excellent platform for them. And I'm very happy that this is happening, coinciding with the Exposition of St. Francis Xavier.
So
I'm very happy.
Yeah. So what about your enlightened? I mean, people who come here are being enlightened with the different facets of St. Francis Xavier's life. So you know the life of St. Francis Xavier. All of us.
Yes, because in my career of 50 years in travel and tourism, we have to learn and read about St. Francis Xavier so that we can pass the message to the incoming tourist. And I deal mostly with the Portuguese clients because I speak the language as well. So for me, it's another miracle to attend this exposition.
Okay, well, I've been to Goa several times, and I've also been to Old Goa several times. I came today to see the Archaeological Museum, but sadly it's closed because of the exhibition which starts tomorrow. And I have seen the Basilica to Bom Jesus last February, so I was hoping to see a little bit more today, but the preparations haven't allowed that. I've just come to the art exhibition, and I'm really impressed with the very different styles of the paintings and the different interpretations of the things that Xavier did. And I love the different textures and colours as well. I've taken a few photographs myself.
The 18th Exposition of the Holy Relics of St. Francis Xavier opens at Old Goa. The saint, who is lovingly called Goenzo Sahib or Protector of Goa, is a rallying point for all faiths. Herald TV asked people if the decennial exposition and the Feast of St. Francis Xavier is a potential amplification of Goa's enduring interreligious harmony.
Occasion of having the exposition of the great saint Francis Xavier after 10 years from the last exposition is clearly seen and visible how this function is enduring religious harmony. People of all faiths, all walks of life are very enthusiastically looking for the day of the inauguration of this exposition. In fact, the convener, Father Henry Falcao, and Father Lawrence have not hesitated to pat this government, especially the Chief Minister, who has taken personal interest, and they are in record to say that they have done everything to see that this function becomes a success. Let us hope and pray that all has begun well will end well, and His blessings will be on every people, irrespective whether they come or not, even if they have the desire in their heart to revere Him, and for some reason cannot make it, they will be blessed.
San Francis Xavierचे एक्सपोजिशन जे चडशे 10 वर्सांनीच येता. हे सान फ्रांसिस शावेराचे एक्सपोजिशनाच्या नांवान ही एक आमकां संदी मेळटा. सगळे गोंयकार तशेंच गोंयचे भायले लोकांक एकवटान येवन सान फ्रांसिस शावेराक आमी नमन करता. आमचो गोंयचो सायब हो आख्ख्या वर्ल्डान मानून घेतलेलो आसा. आमचे इंडियेक प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी पासून सान फ्रांसिस शावेर गोंयचो सायब म्हणून मानून घेतलो आनी ही खुणां आमकां गोंयकारांक सगळे एकवटाची खुणां म्हणून दवरली.
सान फ्रांसिस्काच्या 18व्या एक्सपोजिशनाक जी सुरवात जातली नोव्हेंबराच्या 21 2024 आनी हितून भाग घेवपाक ह्या एक्सपोजिशनाक ही गोंयकारांक व्हडली संदी. डिसेंबराच्या 3 तारखेर ज्या फेस्ताक आमी गोंयकार म्हणून एक युनायटली आमी येवन ताका एंग मारून तेजे पांयां पडोवन तेजी आंगवण करून ते कडेन रोजार करून सान फ्रांसिस्का कडेन आमी दाखयता आमकां कॉमनल हार्मनी आहा म्हणून.
Suleiman Mohammad Khan alias Suleiman Siddiqui was arrested by SIT on 12th November 2024. He was a notorious criminal wanted in 3 cases of SIT LG and was declared proclaimed offender in 2 cases of Anjuna and Mapsa. In Goa, total 7 cases have been registered against him. He is involved in 4 cases, other cases in Hyderabad, 3 cases in Pune and 1 case in Delhi, in which he is declared as proclaimed offender by Delhi court.
Notorious criminal wanted in 3 cases of SITLG. Suleiman Mohammad Khan alias Suleiman Siddiq was arrested by SIT on 12th November 2024. Total 7 cases have been registered in Goa and 4 cases in Hyderabad, 3 in Pune and 1 case in Delhi in which he is declared as proclaimed offender by Delhi court. He has also been lodged in various jails across the country including Yerwada, Tihar, Kolwale and Cherlapalli in Hyderabad.
In a shocking case of fraud, a woman associated with an NGO for the service of senior citizens in Kurchere has allegedly duped several senior citizens, many of whom were patients. The accused is alleged to have misused the trust of her victims by accessing their SIM cards, withdrawing cash from their fixed deposits and even stealing gold jewellery from their bank lockers. A complaint against the woman has been lodged at the Kurchere police station.
ते बायले गो मागे चेड्यागे फ्रेंड म्हणटकच ती म्हणूंक लागली आमकां तुका हेर दुसरी बँकान खंय खंय पयशे आहाय ते आडेने आपल्यागे बँकान घाल म्हणूंक लागले. आपल्यागे बँक सेंट्रल बँकान घाल आनी आमी म्हणून तुका जूर बी सगळीच दितले त्या म्हणजे 23 lakhs सुमार जाले आयकलो. ते हांवें काडल्यान तेगे बँकान घातले आनी मागीर म्हणूंक लागले हे पयशे म्हणूंक लागले तुका म्हणूंक लागले आपूण फिक्स डिपॉझीट रिसीट हाडून दीत म्हणूंक लागले आयकलो. पळयत जाल्यार ते रिसीट म्हाका येना 2-3-4 दीस पासून रावना आनी मागीर फायनल म्हणूंक लागले ते पयशे म्हणूंक लागले तुगे फिक्सान घातले ते मागीर तुका मेळटा तेजी रिसीट अशें म्हणूंक लागले. रावना मागीर बँकान येयलो आनी त्या मॅनेजराक सांगलें म्हणजे म्हणजे ते पयशे अशेंच मीस जालो ते तांणी ना म्हणूंक लागले ते सर तेका आहा म्हणूंक लागले. अशें सांगले मागीर आनी कांय ना मागीर पळयत जाल्यार आयज हे सगळी लोक येयलो थंय एक बार वो हांव खूब रावला आनी तांकां सांगलें भुरग्या मंडळी हे भाशेन केलां 23 लाख गडप केले म्हळ्यार हांव कितें करूं अशें तें मागीर हें केलें
अब तुमको कंप्लेन लॉन्च कर पाएला कंप्लेन लॉन्च कर पाएला
कंप्लेन लॉन्च करो हम बैंक में गए हमारा 30 लाख अमाउंट का एफडी जो है सर वो पंजीम में मैच्योर हुआ वो पंजीम में मैच्योर हुआ तो उसको ट्रांसफर उसको इधर करके और इधर उसको जो है ना वो इन्होंने नया अकाउंट खुलवाया और उसको 3 पार्ट में डिवाइड कर दिया 10 लाख ईच में वो फर्दर इन्होंने उसका क्या उसकी पासबुक इशू की कोई एफडी का सर्टिफिकेट नहीं दिया वी वांटेड एक्चुअली दैट सर्टिफिकेट्स जिसमें पूरा डिटेल होता है रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट होता है डेट ऑफ कमेंसमेंट होता है डेट ऑफ मैच्योरिटी होता है वो सब नहीं मिला वो हम मांगते रहे इनसे इन्होंने दिया नहीं हम देंगे ऐसे बोलते रहे और वो पासबुक भी अपडेट नहीं किया वो कल अपडेट हुआ है हमने वो भी किसी दूसरी बैंक ब्रांच से कराया तब मालूम पड़ा कि इसमें से पैसा निकल चुका है 20 लाख का 20 लाख ऑलरेडी इसमें से निकल चुका है बाई मोबाइल बैंकिंग से निकल चुका है।
अभी आपने क्या कंप्लेन लॉन्च किया है?
अभी आज मैंने कंप्लेंट इनको बैंक ब्रांच में डाला है ये आपने जो है ये यहाँ हमारा है हमको रिकॉर्ड पूरा चाहिए।
The feast of Our Lady of Rosary was celebrated at Our Lady of Rosary Church, Navili on Wednesday. Father Gabriel Coutinho, parish priest of Our Lady of Rosary Church, Navili, celebrated the feast mass. After the mass, a grand procession wended its way to different chapels of Navili, which were marked for prayers.
गोंयचो साहेब म्हणून आमी ताका उलो करता कित्याक तो खरेंच गोंयचो आसा आनी सगळे क्रिस्तांव हिंदू मुसलमान सगळे ताका मानता कित्याक तो ह्या गांवांत आयलो आमकां जेजूचो मोग दिलो आनी दुसऱ्यांक मोग करूंक शिकयलो।
आयज आमकां समेस्त नागरिकांक आनी दक्षिण गोंयच्या लोकांक एक मोठो खुशालकाची दीस कित्याक आयज सॅटर्डे परत जावन आहा आनी आयच्या दिसान हांव आमच्या सगळ्या भयणांक भावांक आनी समेस्तांक गोंय सद्या खुशाल बरीत संतोश बरीत परत भोंवून येता आनी तेच बरोबर सॅमिनीचे आशिर्वाद सगळ्यांचे पळोवन आनी तांच्या कुटुंबाचेर पळोवन आनी सगळ्यांक पद्दतीन
आयज आमी खुशाल आमचे परबेचो दीस असो मनयता उजाय सैमिणीचो ते खुशालकायेन आमी सैमिणी उदेशी आमच्या गांवांत सगळी खुशालकाय संतोश आनंद मागता उदी करून सगळे घरोघरी शांती संस्कार आसा आनी हेच बरें सगळे वायटाचेर झूज मारून आनी सायबीण मागीर आमच्या घरा वेळ सगळे देंवचाराचे फासांतले राखो म्हण आमी हांव दिता देवान सगळ्यांक सैमिणी उदेशी शांती दिवं हेच आमचे मागणी।
Junior Herald celebrated Children's Day on November 14th, embracing children of various schools. Event ranging from singing and dancing in the studio to painting and baking pizzas at Pizza Hut, Panjim.
Hi, I think this is a great event Herald Kids is having for the children, especially on Children's Day, giving them the opportunity to showcase their talents. It's amazing being in the studio and watching their team work with the kids and how happy the kids are with the events that they are doing, like Wealth Out of Waste, pizza making. It's really bringing joy to the kids, and it's really making them have a very fulfilling Children's Day.
We like it because we won so many prizes. We get to meet our friends, and we're gonna and on the studio. It's like the first time I went.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I just never ever went to a studio.
Yeah,
my parents were busy, but one time they're just like, okay, we are sending you, and we came here. Now we cannot wait
and
to
we
make pizzas, right?
Yes. We came here together. Our friend Daniel is there. He even is nice. We are having a great time here. We can't wait to do more stuff.
या प्रोग्रामात पार्टिसिपेट जाऊन कशी दिसता तुका? बरें दिसता? किती करतलो तूं प्रोग्राम? किती करतलो आयज?
पिझ्झा मेकिंग आसा, आपल्या टॅलंट दाखोवप आसा आनी स्पीच दिवप आसा आनी खूब कितें आसा.
तूं कितें स्पीच दितलो? आनी पिझ्झा मेकिंग पिझ्झा करतलो? सगळे कंपल्सरी सगळे. किती एक्टिविटीज आसा टोटल?
We are one of the sponsors of the Children's Day program, and we are very happy that Herald is organizing this program on the occasion of Children's Day. We have been associated with the Herald for a long time through various activities that they have been conducting, and we are very happy.
Children's Day program participate Herald organize कशी दिसता?
No, we are one of the sponsors of the Children's Day program, and we are very happy that Herald is organizing this program on the occasion of Children's Day. We have been associated with the Herald for a long time through various activities that they have been conducting, and we are very happy to be associated with him. We wish all the children a very happy Children's Day. We have promotion. Our company Star Investments is financial consultants for many mutual funds and insurance companies, and we request people to invest only to reputed companies which are regulated by government authorities. Do not get lured or do not get tempted by extraordinary returns given by companies which are not recognized or registered with government authorities. Many people wait till they have a lot of money to invest, but we recommend to people that they should start with a small amount. Even a 2,000 or 5,000 invested every month can help you build a corpus in the long term, which you would never have imagined.
मैं गंगा ट्रेडर्स म्हणून एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर आहे. तर ऑल स्टेशनरी आणि जनरल स्टोर, ऑल ऑफिस स्टेशनरी, कलर रेंज, टोटल प्रोडक्ट स्कूल स्टेशनरी, टोटल ऑल प्रोडक्ट अवेलेबल गोवा.
जे प्रोग्राम चिल्ड्रन प्रोग्राम पार्टिसिपेट हेराल्ड कशी दिसता?
चांगला व्हायला लागला. आता कंटिन्यू तिथं पणजी, म्हापसा आणि मडगाव, कलंगूट सगळीकडे आता हे आम्ही हे चिल्ड्रन्सचा फेस्टिव्हिटी ठेवलेला, चांगलं झालेला. आपलं सेल पण जास्ती झालेला. आता प्रोडक्ट पण आपलं सगळ्यांना चांगलं वाटायला लागलं आणि चिल्ड्रन्स पण त्याला खुशीमध्ये प्रोडक्ट घ्यायला चालू केलेला.
That's all we have in this newscast. Thanks for watching Herald TV. Take care and goodbye.